Good afternoon, Year 2. We are starting an exciting new science topic this term, and I'm so pleased that I can use this video to tell you all about it. Our topic is called Our Diverse Planet. It's about the living things on our planet Earth. I'm not going to tell you what diverse means just yet. I want to see if you can work it out during our lesson. Our planet is one of the planets that spins around the sun in our solar system. It's one of the smallest planets, but it's very special. It's special because we think it's the only planet that has living things on it. So far, humans have not discovered any other planets that have animals or plants or even water. The reason that the Earth can have living things is because it has light from the sun and water. If there was no water and if there was no light, then nothing could survive. To start off our topic, I'm going to show you a video to get us thinking about the kinds of natural features and living things that we can find on our planet Earth. Remember that natural features are things that we can find in nature, that are made by nature, like mountains or rivers. I'm just going to give you a minute to get some paper and a pencil or a pen to write with so that you can write down some of your ideas. So just pause the video and go and get what you need, and then you can press play again when you come back. Brilliant, well done for getting your pencil and your paper. I will be sharing some of my ideas with you as well as we watch the video. This is what our planet Earth looks like from space. I can see that there are different colours. There's green, brown, and blue, and even some white. What do you think that these different colours are? Why have we got those different colours? Just write down some ideas on a piece of paper like this. You don't need to write any sentences. You can just write some words down. Okay? You can pause the video, and when you finish writing, you can press play again. Well done. So you might have written down something a little bit like this. The green shows where there are plants. The blue is where there is water. The brown is rocks or soil or maybe sand or places where there aren't any plants. And the white is the clouds that are swirling around our planet Earth. Well done. Have a look at this picture. What kind of place is this? What's it called? And what kinds of animals might live in a place like this? Write down some ideas, pause the video, and then you can press play again when you're finished. Okay, I'm sure you've come up with lots of brilliant ideas. This is a forest. There are lots of different types of forests. So depending on what kind of forest it is, it might have different animals. But if this was a rainforest, it might have snakes and birds like parrots. It might have lots of monkeys. It might have jaguars. Or if it was a forest like the forests here in England, there might be badgers, foxes, squirrels, owls. I'm sure you've come up with lots of fantastic ideas. Well done. This bird is called a kingfisher. What do you think the bird is doing and why? Write down your ideas. Pause the video and press play when you're finished. So kingfishers are a type of bird that is really good at fishing. That's why they're called kingfishers. So kingfishers, they will dive into the water to catch a fish under the water. And they do this because they need to feed themselves to survive. Have a look at this picture. What kind of place is this? What would you call it? Can you think of any words to describe what it would be like in this place? Write down some of your ideas. Pause the video and press play when you're ready. So you might have written something like it would be cold, it would be freezing, it's very snowy and icy, it might be slippery. You can see there's a polar bear in that picture, and it has to have a very, very thick and warm fur coat to be able to live in such a cold place. I've also spotted that there aren't really any plants anywhere. This probably is because it's far too cold for many plants to survive in a place like this. Can't see many other animals either. This might mean it would be quite difficult to find food. What can you see here? What's this? Can you see anything else as well? Write down your ideas, pause the video, press play when you're ready. So you might have spotted that this looks like a volcano. You can see the smoke coming out of the top, and it has that hole in the middle called the crater. I can also see in the background some other mountains, these very, very tall mountains, and they look quite green, which probably means that there are forests covering them. What can you see here? What kind of place is this? And what kinds of animals live in a place like this? Write down some ideas. Again, pause the video, play when you're ready. So I'm sure you've written something like this is a sea or an ocean. It's definitely water. And we can see some fish there as well. If this is a sea or an ocean, you'll have animals like dolphins, whales, sharks, crabs. I'm sure that you've come up with plenty of amazing ideas. Well done. If you look really carefully, you can probably spot there are lots of ants walking along this log. They are worker ants and they spend all day collecting food for their colony, which is their big group of ants that they live in together. They're really good at doing this because they can carry things that are much heavier than they are, and also because they're really good at working together as a team. Okay, here's another different place. What's this kind of place? What would you call it? What do you think that it might be like here? Write down some ideas, pause the video and press play when you're ready. So this place looks like a desert. I can see that it looks very dry, can't see any water, and I can see what looks like sand as well. So I imagine it's very hot, very dry. It's probably quite difficult to survive here, difficult to find water and difficult to find food. There aren't really any plants there. That's a sign that there isn't a lot of water. Okay, have a look at this. What's this? What is it? And why do you think that it might be important? Pause the video, press play when you're ready. Brilliant work. So this is a river, and the river is important because it will carry water from one place to another place. And you can see there's all these plants near the river that are getting their water from the river to help them to survive. And there will also be lots of plants and animals that live inside the river. So rivers are very, very important. So this is the last question I'm going to ask you. We can see some horses, and this is where they live. Have a look at what kind of place this is. Why might this be a good place for horses to live? Think about what horses might need to be able to stay healthy and to stay alive. You can write down some ideas, pause the video, press play when you're ready. Good work. So you can see that this is quite a big space with lots of space for running around. Horses love to run around and they need plenty of exercise. So this is a really good place for them to run. Also, horses, especially horses in the wild, will eat grass as part of their diet because they are herbivores. That means they eat plants. And we can see there's lots and lots of grass. This is a really excellent place for them to get their food from. Thank you for watching and listening so carefully and joining in to think about the questions. I am so excited about our diverse planet topic, and I have so many things that I would like to know about planet Earth. Is there anything that you find really interesting and would like to know more about? If you have any questions or things that you would like to know more about our planet Earth and the living things in it, you can write them down at the bottom of your page as well. You can pause the video now and then press play when you're finished. I would love to read your ideas that you wrote down and also any of the questions that you have. So you can ask a grown-up to send a photo of all of the things that you've written to me or to Miss Filipe. Our topic is called Our Diverse Planet. In this video, we saw lots of different types of places and lots of types of living things that live all around our planet. The planet is diverse. That means it has lots of different living things, different kinds of animals, different kinds of plants, different kinds of places where animals and plants live, different colors, different shapes, different sizes, and different materials as well. Even the people who live in different places across the world are different. That's what makes our planet so exciting and special. In our science topic, we will be learning about different types of animals and what they need to stay alive. We'll find out about different habitats, which are places where animals and plants and living things live. And we will find out how those habitats help animals and plants to survive. Next, we will learn about how we can use a food chain to show what different animals eat. Later on, we will be planting our own seeds and learning all about what plants need to grow and to stay healthy. We have so many exciting things to learn this term, and I cannot wait to share them all with you. I hope you are looking forward to your science lesson tomorrow. Have a super day. Bye.